And I want to show you where the boys are. Simba's in the little cat tower, and Splash is in the stroller. Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals. Right now it's about 9:20 a.m. and I am back to feeding the cats onto communal platters. In my mind, this is like the ideal way of feeding them, just because it's the easiest and it's the most convenient for me. And lately, this is how they've been eating. Splash and Simba on one, and Stella and Boo on the other. The problem is that it's been taking a bit of coaxing to get Boo to eat his food on the platter. So I've been using a few crunchies. And I can't just put some crunchies on the platter. I have to go through this thing where I take the crunchy spoon and kind of show it to Boo and lead him to the platter with the crunchy spoon. The crunchy spoon is basically just the spoon that I keep in the crunchy container when I want to portion out either a tablespoon or like a half tablespoon. So for some reason, Boo likes the crunchy spoon and he knows there's crunchies in it, so I can kind of maneuver him where I want through the use of that crunchy spoon. So it's really good. Splash ate his portion and Simba ate his portion. Stella's eating his portion, so I don't have to worry about Boo overeating. They got the primal raw venison nugget. Stella's having a timeout right now. I couldn't pick her up because she knew she did something she wasn't supposed to, and she just kind of, ran across the room and hid under something and then moved under something else. And right now she's under the chair that Splash used to hide under, which is now on the other side of the room. So that's her timeout. She's going to stay there for a little bit. I did not have to yell at her. I did not have to really do anything. All I said was, okay, Stella, it's time for a timeout. And she knew immediately what that meant, in which case, she went to her self-inflicted timeout. There's Stella in her timeout. Some people have asked me if timeout actually works for cats, and I really can only go by Boo, because when he was first integrated with the other cats, he used to jump on them all the time. Like, that was a thing. He would have fun jumping on cats, or he really didn't know how to interact with them. And every time he jumped on a cat, I would put him in his room. At that time, his room was a timeout, and he gradually stopped jumping on the cats. And I do think it was related, because when he then did something he should not have done, I was like, okay, Boo, in your room. And he knew where to go right away. Like, he knew to run into his room and to just kind of chill out for a while. I really think the purpose of timeout with cats is to just kind of get them out of whatever attack mode they may be in at the time, to just kind of say, okay, just calm down and chill out and everything is okay. And then, when they're let out of timeout, it's just different. They don't go right back to what they were doing. It's like a change in perspective for them. The problem that I'm having with timeout now is that the cats enjoy every single room of this house. Like, they really enjoy it. So if I pick Stella up and say, okay, Stella, you're going in the bedroom, like, she would love that. So I don't want it to be like she's getting a reward for bad behavior. Even if I picked her up and said, okay, Stella, you're going in Boo's room, and if I put her in Boo's room, like, that would be a reward also, because she loves Boo's room. She loves looking out the window there. So she also loves playing on the turbo scratcher. So that's why when I do timeouts now, it's usually either a carrier or the stroller or something like that. And that was the first half of their breakfast. They each got one of the primal raw venison nuggets, and we're going to wait about a half hour. I'm going to go about my morning and continue to get ready for my day. And then the cats will have the rest of their breakfast, which is another raw primal nugget. It's a primal chicken nugget. They don't like that as much. It is 6:40 p.m. right now, and I I just opened this back door from the inside, and it looks like Hydrox was sleeping on the doormat because he went walking across the patio from the door. So I'm gonna give him some food now. I just came outside and gave Hydrox a plate of food. He's getting a can of the Earthborn Holistic Harbor Harvest. It's a 3-ounce can. There's Hydrox, and what I'm noticing is that it's starting to get cold out. I have to go look at what the nighttime temperatures are getting down to. It's been really warm lately, and right now it's definitely chilly, so yeah, I'm gonna have to start preparing everything for colder weather soon. Go eat, Hydrox! Hydrox waited for me to come inside. Then he went over to eat his dinner. It's 11:05 p.m. and the cats just had some freeze-dried duck liver, the Pure Bites, and Boo and Simba both really enjoy those. Simba ate splashes, and Stella just kind of left hers. Simba's trying to steal it right now. They also had about a half of a tablespoon of crunchies. Stella's still eating hers. Simba finished his. He's trying to steal Stella's and he's trying to steal Splash's. Splash is working on his. And Boo finished his. And there goes Stella. She's eating her treats. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just about to go to bed. And I want to show you where the boys are. Simba's in the little cat tower. And Splash is in the stroller. Splash went in the stroller last night for the first time because I put the stroller here. This is where the cat condo was. And for some reason, I don't know why, but whatever I put in this location, the cats like to use, even if they don't use it anywhere else. So, Splash is in the stroller. He's just been hanging out in there. Like, it has become like a cat tower for him. Like, he really loves hanging out in there, which is good. And maybe if he continues to use it every night, eventually I'll just be able to put the top down and take him for a ride in it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe other cats will start using it too. And here's Boo. I don't know what's been going on with Boo today, but he is so full of energy. It's crazy. Like, every time all the other cats are napping, he's like wide awake. So all the other cats have been napping for a while, and he's just been up and walking around and looking around and doing his thing. Stella's been sleeping on top of the cat tower. I said I was just about to go to bed, so all of a sudden Stella woke up. She usually claims the bed as her own to make sure that Boo doesn't sleep on it. Maybe I'll let Boo sleep in the room tonight. Boo usually sleeps on the cat tower, like the top of the cat tower in my room, if Stella's sleeping on the bed. 8:23 a.m. Good morning, Simba. Simba jumped on the bed this morning to get some pets. Good morning, Boo. Boo slept on the cat tower in my room. Good morning, Stella. Stella slept on the bed. And there goes Splash. 9:04 a.m. and the cats are eating their breakfast. They're all eating nicely on the paper platters. I did have to bribe Boo with some freeze-dried rabbit nuggets. I had to just put a little freeze-dried rabbit sprinkles on his food. And I also gave the other cat some. Splash ate his food really fast, and so did Simba. Simba, don't bother Boo. Boo should be eating, but he keeps stopping because Simba keeps looking at his food. Okay, go back to eating, Boo. Simba's checking out the other platter. Now they're only getting half of their breakfast right now because I'm still in precautionary mode. Stella's relaxing on the rug. I was just outside and Hydrox is laying near the house, so I gave him a can of food. The Earthborn Holistic Harbor Harvest. And I noticed that there's no dry food in the feeder, and I noticed that yesterday. And I made a mental note of it because I need to check the feeder, and most likely refill it with food. The problem is that it's like raining now, and it was raining yesterday, so I have to wait for things to dry up a bit. But in the meantime, Hydrox has food because I just gave him some. Watching this LuckyFerals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.